Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. I'm headed out of town tomorrow. Can't wait. Anyway, so I'm trying to make a couple things for the boys before I leave to leave in the fridge for them to eat. So I had 8 really large chicken breast, boneless chicken breast, and skinless, sorry. And so I made just one of the little Italian dressing packets, and I followed the instructions on the back. I used olive oil instead of vegetable oil. Anyway, these 4 are going in to marinate into Italian dressing, okay? The other, I want to do a little something, trying to clean out my refrigerator, you know, with stuff that's going to go bad. So what I did was, I also had to clip back a bunch of my basil, oregano, and so what I did was, is I had some feta cheese, a tiny bit of goat cheese with sun-dried tomatoes, just a tiny bit, and a lot of the basil and the oregano. So I have mixed it up in a bowl like this. I'm going to stuff these other 4 chicken breasts with that, and then I'm going to baste them with some, oh crud, what do you call it? You know, the green stuff. It'll come to me. It's basil, pine nuts, olive oil, and garlic. You blend it up, and I'm going to think of it in a minute. I'm going to put that over the top, sort of slather those, slather that over the top. I had like 4 left in the freezer from last season. Freeze them in ice cubes at the end of the season, and I wanted to go ahead and use those because now I've got fresh coming in out of the garden. I'm going to make a small incision hole, pocket, whatever you want to call it, in these big chicken breasts. I'm basically going to chop them almost in 2 because I've got a lot of this stuff in it and I want to use it all. So let me do that real quick and try not to cut myself. I'm going to serve this with some kind of pasta. I'm not sure yet what, but you know, Alfredo, lemon, butter, something. And a salad for supper tonight. And then they'll have at least 2 pieces left over after I feed Papa, which he don't love chicken, but he will eat it once in a while. But these are huge chicken breasts, so, you know, Spencer will probably eat a whole one, but Drew and Andy and I could eat a half of one of these and be just full as a tick. So what I've done is I'm going to take those. I have mixed up salt, pepper, sea salt, pepper, and garlic salt. I'm going to just dredge it in that first. I'm going to lay it in this 13 by 9 inch casserole dish that I've already sprayed with cooking spray. Look, this is sort of a made up recipe out of stuff that I, like I say, had in my fridge, had in the garden, needed to use before I leave to go on the girls' trip. So my boys are a lot happier if I leave something for them to eat. Faux show. Faux show. And I feel a little bit better about it, to tell you the truth, because I worry about them. Since they're working so hard this time of year, they need to have something hearty to eat at night. Okay, let me toss that. Hold on. Okay, so I've got these laid open, and what I'm going to do is just take a handful of the cheeses that were left over and the chopped up herbs, which are, again, I'm tired, basil and oregano. And I'm going to put that in the middle, and then I'm going to close these babies. And then I'm going to slather them in this green stuff that I can't remember the name of right this second. Cannot believe that. It's Italian. Sometimes you get it on the side with bread. You dip your bread in it. You know, it'll come to me after I stop doing this segment, of course. And then I'll be like, duh. That was dumb. But really, you could do this with chicken, with any herbs that you like. Or you can put ham in it. You can put bacon in it and slather it with ranch. I've done that, and that's good. Alright, so let me show you a little picture of that. This is the green stuff. Pesto. There it is. Look, pesto from 2015. Lord help me, Jesus. I'm going to use my hands and just slather that onto the chicken breasts. That way flavors get to marry up while I'm hopefully taking a nap. God, I can't believe I couldn't remember the name Pesto. I'm going to slather these on. I'm going to wash my hands, and then I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like before we end this segment. Ooh, this pesto. Ooh, it smells delicious, but boy, is it greasy. Anyway, by the way, while you're waiting, you can do that with any of your herbs at the end of the season. Just chop up what you like. Excuse me, of course, make sure it's something you like together, like oregano, thyme, basil, you know, kind of an Italian mix, rosemary. You don't want to, you know, do a lemon balm with all that. You know, you got to be choosy there. But anyway, I'm going to finish this off with the rest of the salt, pepper, and garlic salt mixture. And here's what this looks like. I'm going to bake this in a 350 degree oven for probably about 30 minutes and then check it. So, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. I ain't sure what to call this. Feta cheese, basil stuffed pesto chicken bake. It's a great name. Stay with me.